I decide what to paint, actually purely visually. I literally walk around absorbing the city. You know, I specialize in cities. I absorb this space in particular interests me, and you'll notice some of my work is looking up, looking down, the spaces between buildings, different perspectives. But sometimes I like very modern stuff, other times kind of a mix. So it just depends upon what turns me on visually. And one of the most popular things, which I love to do, is the city in the rain. It's not so much fun to be in it, but it's nice to like paint it and think about it. It's kind of romantic. I kind of feel it's important with my work to do real places, not a made-up city. Because I think in the specific you see the generic, in the detail you see the whole. I find real life weirder and more fascinating than I could ever make up. I get passionate about it. I just like to squeeze out the paint, mix it all up, and paint it, and then can't be too precious about it. My palette's kind of messy. I mistreat my paintbrushes, so it's kind of an organic process. I was living in Washington, freelancing editorial work for newspapers and magazines, and I started, as I say, coming up to New York. I remember I stayed in where was then a welfare hotel, $23 a night, believe it or not. And I went to the New York Times, and they, at the Book World, and they said, we can't use you, but maybe the New Yorker can. It had never dawned upon me. What would happen then, they had a portfolio day. You drop it off on Wednesday, and the following Wednesday you pick it up. I looked over and there were all these big portfolios, and I had a little portfolio. There was a pink note on it. It said, the editor wants to see you. And even in those days, the New Yorker had a wall there. They had a glass window, and now, of course, there's security, but even then, you couldn't just walk into the New Yorker. The guy said, I said, where's my portfolio? And he said, I don't see it, I don't see it. The guy behind the desk, the glass wall. And I said, I think it's over there, it's got the pink note. And that was asking, it's so emotional, asking me to see the editor. I went back and it changed my life. And when they bought the cover, in those days they were so used to freelance artists saying, can you pay me now? That they paid a week later. It was fabulous. He said, you didn't get the check yet? I'm like, check? Maybe I sold a cover. And the moment they bought the first cover, I moved to New York, and the city has been my subject ever since. It seems to me that painting is about showing a kind of a truth or reality. Art explains the inexplicable.